Hello everyone, this is Dungeon Master Boba coming at you with another video. Sorry for my absence recently. My internet's been acting up and it's been virtually impossible for me to upload a video with the internet like it was. So yeah, I just want to say sorry about that, but here we go. Alright, this time we're going to be talking about role-playing tips on character progression. Now, quick thing if you don't know what character progression is. Character progression is where your character starts out as one thing and ends up as another. Character progression is pretty important to a story, but not necessary. Most mainstream stories in video games and books and novels and whatever have you, movies and TV shows and all the good stuff, most of them have a good character progression in it. And what I mean by character progression is if some extreme examples are turning from a crazy serial killer to a cleric of a lawful good deity in Dungeons and Dragons, or in War of Darkness going from like 5 humanity and vampire to 10 humanity, and those are like some extreme examples. Most of the time character progression is subtle and you don't realize it until way later on down the road. Um, it can be really fun in a story and make a character feel a lot more alive when you start off as a bad guy, turn to a good guy, or vice versa. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to, and sometimes it's better that you don't. But, um, and character creation can be very difficult and very hard to handle correctly. So if you're new to role-playing games, then, I mean, there's no pressure on you. I mean, we are all new at once, and you don't have to go all out on your characters and write a 50-page backstory and then make a novel-worthy character on your first try. I mean, but this is more aimed towards the more advanced people who want to step their game up a little further. But about a good way to do character progression is have a good detailed backstory. I have another video talking about backstories, but I'm not going to go too much into them here, but the gist is, if you have a good backstory, you have a good reason for your character to be alive and doing what he's doing. Whether it's your family's dead or alive, you have friends or enemies that can influence your character. Maybe your character's family is all died, maybe they were killed, maybe your character is a depressed mess who hates their life, and then they go on and they find friends in the party, find friends outside the party, maybe even find a love and start a new family of their own, and then they just, they slowly lose that depression, but the death of their family still haunts them, and then you can see that they become a different person, but they still have hints of their old selves in them. Or you could do the opposite and have your family still alive, and then maybe something tragic happens to them and you become depressed and just you spiral into depression and maybe even turn to the dark arts for to find solace and like some evil deity because like, you feel the good ones have forsaken you in a Dungeons and Dragons game. Or in a World of Darkness game, maybe you're playing werewolf and your pack gets killed and like killed by weaver spirits or something, or maybe even by wild spirits or fairies for that matter, and then your sept doesn't help you for whatever reason to avenge their deaths, and maybe you join the Black Spiral Dancers because you feel that the Gaia has left you in your pack, then your sept has left you, and that the worm has the right idea, and the worm's the one who's really fighting the true battle. And that can be a type of character progression. Or you could start off as a Black Spiral Dancer and then realize that you can realize it yourself, look at yourself and look at how corrupted you are and corrupted your packmates are and corrupted the Black Spiral Dancers are, and want to seek redemption. And all these things can make for amazing character stories, but you don't have to. You can start off as a paladin in Dungeons and Dragons and go to level 20 as a paladin without ever changing your character's personality and still have a good character. This is just if you want to, character progression is something you can slap on there if you want to put a good twist on your role playing, that you, maybe your characters are getting stale, or you're running out of character ideas or something, and you're trying to have a hard time making up a new interesting character. Consider throwing your characters changing of their attitude as a twist in the story. It can be really fun as a player and a DM to witness character progression, and it can make the story like have some nice twists and turns in it. Um, but yeah, anyways, this has been Dungeon Master Boba, signing off. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you like the video, and also, I'm gonna be putting up more videos soon. Sorry for the internet outage, but, yep, have a nice day.